another ninja strategy that makes all the difference in your success. When you get good at this, your results will skyrocket. Now, I've used it many times already. I call it answer a question with a question, and that is, when can we see you? Anytime a caller asks you a question, you answer it briefly and then move right into your own question, and that is, when can we see you? Here's an example. The caller asks if you do micropenning. So you say, yes, Sarah, we do offer micropenning. It's one of our most popular treatments our esthetician Lucy performs. Now I see she has an opening this Friday at 10 a.m. or would you prefer something next week? This response helps the caller to now focus on when she's visiting you rather than if she is. Practice this and it will change your life. Now here's another one. The caller asks, how much is laser skin rejuvenation? And you say, oh sure Sarah, I can help you with that. We offer a fractional skin laser treatment that's amazing for eliminating fine lines, spots, and uneven skin tone. Now, depending on the shape your skin is in, you could need up to 3 treatments, so the price varies. You can meet with our nurse Allison, who can examine your skin and give you the details. I can tell you her next available appointment if you're interested. Now, let's say you don't have the answer. 90% of the questions will be similar and easy to answer. However, if you don't have the answer for the caller, it's always better to acknowledge when you don't know the answer than it is to wing it. The caller's gonna hear the hesitation in your voice if you're not sure. So it's best to address it. For example, Sarah, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to research that answer for you, so I give you the correct information. If you give me your telephone number where you'll be for the next hour, I'd be happy to call you back with the answer. How's that? But here's the secret. You have to be sure to call them back with the correct answer within the hour. The patient will already feel more bonded to you after this second telephone call. Because the more points of contact you have with the patient, the more bonded they will be to you and more likely to book. Now let's say you don't have clinical answers. Callers will push you for all sorts of answers that should be answered by your surgeon, since they're clinical and they're out of your range of expertise. So you don't need to get fancy here. Just have a response prepared and use it every time. For example, the caller asks about scarring and you say, Sarah, that's an excellent question for Dr. Great to answer at your consultation, so let's see when he can meet with you. My next available appointment is Tuesday at 2 p.m. Does that work for you? And here's another one. Never say no. Sometimes you can't give the caller what they want, but rather than say no, always explain why that's not possible and then give a counter offer so there are no bad feelings. For instance, when the caller insists on coming in this Friday, the response should be, I'm so sorry, Jane, but we're completely booked this Friday. Now, the best I can do is place you on our waiting list in case there is a change in the schedule. And in the meantime, book you for early next week so you're covered either way. How does that sound? The caller will be appeased and you can both move on. And who knows, maybe something will open up and you can call her back and say, hello, Jane, a spot just opened up for Thursday at 4 p.m. Do you still want it?